The Last Stand, Kelra's final game in MPL Philippines. Every era has a moment when time slows down, when the crowd cheers a little louder, because deep down, they already know this might be the last time. This was not just another MPL Philippines match. This was Kelra's final game on Philippine soil.
The Chaco has been doing this for a living, and he knows that as a Kachak, he would not die. Benny Cutie gets his Pyrock armor pop.
Yep, and that's 9 playoffs appearances too. But then Lancy going in, Super Prince has nowhere to run to. First blood for Lancy on this Lunox once more, but the Tsunami Slam gets committed onto the right target. Saida's nowhere to be found. And there's another kill that goes into the hands of King Kong.
Oh my god, Kirk going from target to target. Kelra
Everyone else is able to look for openings even without Kirk starting things up. Brusco doesn't have the Tsunami Slam, but that's already enough to take out the Braga armor. There goes Kirk. He finds a 3-man setup, and every single member of Onic just decides to go in. Betty Cutie keeping himself safe under the turret, but another knock-up, denying Saida of his attempts, and the double for Kelra on the CC.
You know someone else who's had it with these.
For years, Kelra wasn't just a gold laner. He was the gold standard. Cold under pressure, precise in chaos. A player who made late games feel inevitable. Win or lose, when Kelra farmed, hope stayed alive.
It's gonna go down. There's very little things that can stop a main from taking your structures. That's 7K up now.
3mar actually went in there. Zaida's going to provide the follow-up. 3mar gets traded out, and they finally take the base turret. But Lancy will have to say goodbye as well. Onic defend as much as they can. King Kong,
Mind you, did not have the time to get the damage reduction, did not have time to get some spell vamp, and that's the last insanity!
oh my goodness, because of the brilliance, the arrow landed on Benny. And now Jackno's next. Zaida trying his best just to clear the ways, but it doesn't stop Onic from clearing every single base turret left.
Mount Shocker by King Kong, threatening a TNC. There's a Tsunami Slam!
That's a fleeting time, Kalea, and Onic will not prolong this game any longer.
And they're owning this turtle pit. Mount Shocker by King Kong. 3 jumps on Kelra.
He's liking how his passive is almost always active because of the blade skills. But now Jackno going in gets punished instead. There's the Infernal Pursuits from 3mar though, but he gets dragged all the way in between their 2 turrets. Kurt fighting back. It's a double kill for him already. Lancy though using his ultimate. Will he get to buy the trade? What? The damage from Benny. Now TNC are the ones holding it, so maybe stealing the objective will be the way to go. Super Prince though already forcing the brilliance out of Lancy, but Kelra, look at the amount of crowd control they're able to use onto 3mar. That's gonna be a kill over to Onic. Deadly catch and the retribution from TNC to take that objective.
TNC just had too much.
What's the plan for TNC here? The plan is to just keep disrupting and zoning as Zaida takes the objective, but it's not just zoning that they do. They take out King Kong and Brusco too.
I can imagine the communications. Let him hit the traceless, let him in! And TNC punished, now 3mar chasing down Kirk.
Kirk's trying to run away. It's a Uranus, he can!
What? Off camera, Fringe gets popped! Traceless in, just for them to kill him again.
Yeah, but look at how Prince and Brusco are holding this rush. Oh no, the Flicker Raging Sandstorm doesn't connect, and Kelra actually gets targeted by Zaida over here. King Kong is looking to be next. Another Thorn Rose successfully takes him down, and Chaknu's blocking everybody.
They use Benny as bait, and Zaida gets a triple. He's on Brusco.
A failed attempt now turned to this. A flicker from Benny, and they're not letting him go back home.
With Kirk left on the map, there's no way this Uranus defends.
Godlike for Zaida as he gets a hold of the Lancelot. TNC. Just yet. They haven't. Yeah.
The kind of lineup that they have doesn't need to sync up. Like, it's a fighter lineup. So everything has to happen all together. Black Dragon form starts it up, turns out a quarter of his health.
But I guess it can't be too messy either. But Benny Cutie, oh no, Zaida really takes this objective. Everybody's just pulled back in. Benny Cutie takes down Brusco. Last Insanity already committed. And the heavy spin was used just to escape. So now they don't really get for Prince hunting if he wanted to.
That's true.
There are so many ways for TNC to deal with Onic's main damage. And right now, every single one of them can efficiently zone out Onic if they want to. Brusco couldn't even come close. Zaida takes the Lord, but they trade Chaknu. Both roamers are down, but could they get more? Because this is last insanity from Benny Cutie!
Bang! Finds two! Prince and Kelra full! 3 for 1, the Mamba for all that, and the Lord! Somehow find that miracle angle.
Yeah, I think just now too, the Traction Pulse and the Solar Beam dealt a decent amount of damage, but again, I guess that's the keyword, it's just a decent amount of damage. Nothing that Benny QT couldn't really recover from, but they get to force out the Crimson Beacon. But does Chaknu want to look for a target? They don't know where King Kong is due, by the way. King Kong gets spotted though, and now they flush them out. Onic could not come any close, and Chaknu is willing to be the sacrifice.
The same play, King Kong, 3, 2, 1, go shoot, gets a heavy win.
Benny Cutie still has his immortality. Kirk finding the setup onto 2. The damage might just be enough right now, but 3 more knocks up so many. But TNC, with 2 members down, might not force the fight anymore, not unless they actually want to.
Benny Cutie, no Baraga armor, in comes Zaida. Enough damage to disincentivize Onic from pushing forward. Chaknu rolling around, 3 more holding on to the Black Dragon form. Checks in on that long brush. Chaknu pops that Baksha ult. Puissance. Oh wow, these 2 are holding out. Lord at half health.
They're fighters, and they keep fighting. No one's going down while Zaida just keeps holding the objective. That's the final snatch finally committed onto Benny Cutie, though he still has a bit of Braga armor, but he will use the last insanity effectively on 3 as 3 more and Lancy just go for the chase and take down Onic 1 by 1.
2 for 1, and Brusco will not survive. 2 kills for Lancy. It's just King Kong and Kelra left.
You were looking for the stacks, and now he got 2 kills. TNC, they want to take down the base turrets. We're 19 minutes in, and they might just go straight for the base.
They can't do this. It's not enough firepower to defend.
Virag armor's back. Last insanity. Kelra's bursted down. King Kong takes out Chaknu, but he's next. To save this game for Onic.
I'll get one better. We need more than the gold standard now. We need the Filipino savage. Kelra needs to unlock that, but he can't do it alone. They're gonna have to get nothing short of a miracle. I don't think the game is built the same way as it was.
Oh,
Kirk with the flicker.
Brusco actually jumped in there, but was it gonna be worth it? Zaida just dealt with every single member of Onic trying to attack from a distance.
What were they thinking? Were they just buying time? 3 more with the spells online. 1 final fight.
What's the call gonna be? Does Chaknu want to go in? He finally does it, knocks up 3. Benny Cutie takes 1 base down, but all TNC wants is the win! The Phoenix Army rise over Onic to take top 3! They are headed to the lower bracket finals!
Because sometimes legends don't leave with fireworks, they leave with consistency. And that consistency is what made Kelra special. Onic Philippines officially announced Kelra's departure, a simple post with the weight of history behind it. Soon after, Onic Indonesia welcomed him. From Onic PH to Onic ID, same logo, different battlefield. This wasn't just Kelra's last game in MPL Philippines. It was a goodbye and a promise. Because legends don't disappear, they evolve. Indonesia awaits, a new chapter begins. And wherever Kelra plays next, the gold lane will never be the same. Thank you, Kelra. From PH to ID, history continues.